In order to access Remote Lab using a Mac with Chrome as your browser, the first thing you'll need to do is to click on the link that we see in the instructions. This will take you to the Remote Lab general page. Now, using a Mac, there is one extra thing that we have to do, and that is you have to download Remote Desktop Client for the Mac. And when you click this link, it will take you to a preview for the App Store. Go into the App Store, download and install that. Otherwise, you will not be able to get onto Remote Lab. After you've done that, we have a number of options that we can choose from. The one that we want is General Pool. So we click that, brings up this page. Notice that Spartan Student is one of the standard sets of software that we have. Click on Make My Reservation, and then connect to Remote Lab. And if using Chrome, notice down at the bottom, then we get a download. We click the arrow and hit Open. This is the Remote Desktop Lab. Once we click that, it then will connect you to Remote Lab. You will have to log in with your password. And then we hit Continue. And here we are. This part may take a minute or two. Now, quite often when this comes up, notice that it's larger than the screen can handle. So take the cursor up to the top, find Window and Fit to Screen, and this will put it in the right size. This Remote Lab helper shows up. It's a bit of a pain because it usually seems to be in the way, but once everything is in there, we will be able to drag it around. At the end of your session, you will hit Log Out here. We really can't get rid of this. If you try to get rid of it by closing it, it will also log you out of Remote Lab. So having gotten this far, come down to the bottom left where the Windows Start icon is and click that, and then scroll down until we get to Spartan. Spartan Student, and we want the graphical user interface. Click on that. And Spartan shows up. So from here, we can work our way around. And again, notice we can move this lab helper window around so that it doesn't get in the way of whatever it is you happen to be doing on Spartan. Sometimes in this, these icons do not show up, and there appears to be no way to get them to show up if they don't show up originally. But that's okay because all of the things that the icons do, we can also access by using the menus across the top. So that'll be okay. Also, one thing that we can do is that we can exit full screen, which will make everything smaller and bring back all the windows that we've seen before. And so if you have to do something like read instructions, etc., you can get out of the full window and be able to access that stuff. So that's pretty much how it works, pretty easy. This will get you there, and then from there we just have to figure out how to use it, which is the subject of another set of instructions.